50 years in business and still going strong. The 3 Degrees will be here after 9.
All that still to come.
When will I see you again? Was that a big hit?
Yeah, Diego Costa getting the 3rd degree, I think, after last
Oh,
night.
ding dong. Like
Yeah.
it. Welcome back.
Oh, welcome back indeed. If you believe the papers, they're Prince Charles's favourite group. But the 3 Degrees don't just have the royal seal of approval, they've got history on their side as well.
Yeah, they hold the world record for being the longest-running female vocal group and are celebrating more than 50 years in the music business.
Morning all.
Good
We'll
morning.
speak to you.
morning.
It's
Good
lovely to
morning.
see you.
And you.
We'll speak to you in a minute, properly. The trio are in the middle of a UK tour. Let's look back, shall we, at your greatest hits. Here we go.
When will I see you again? When will our hearts be together? Take a look at me and tell me what you see. You ain't seen the best of me yet. Give me time, I'll make you forget the rest. Giving up, giving up. I won't be no fool again. I'm giving up, giving up. I'm giving up. Yeah. When emotions start building up inside of your head, it gets so complicated. You feel so frustrated. You forget to say the things that ought to be said. And I'll give you all that I am, completely. A woman in love needs only one man.
So, Valerie Holiday, Helen Scott and Freddie Poole join us now. Good morning. We've just been doing the arithmetic.
Lovely.
Because there's a difference between the longest serving member and the
Correct.
member who started first.
OK.
So, who started first? 1963.
Yes.
OK, but then you left.
Yes.
And then who's been the longest serving member?
Valerie.
Valerie.
For how many years now?
100.
I think that's a fair comment.
100 years. Long time.
Well, I think it's something to be proud of, don't
Yes.
you?
Yes,
The fact- yeah, because, you know, there aren't very many hardly any musical entities that you know, it's acts that stay for that long and are
Right.
so recognisable. So, well done to you.
Thank you.
So how does it... Is it an extraordinary story, really? Because I'm just looking at who's been in the band over the last... and we won't do the details of the years. Many years, so some years. How does it work? How much has it changed, then, since the days when you were first in it?
Wow. Well, we were teenagers in high school, so I don't think any of us expected that it would be what it is today.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a fast-paced snowball. It just kept growing and growing and growing. And obviously, over a 50-year span, things have changed. Recording has changed. Traveling has changed. Everything has changed. So,
Freddie, you're the newest member because you literally just arrived, just about, because you joined what 4 years ago. You're the baby. So what is it like? What was it like to join the group when they are so well established?
It was absolutely wonderful. Actually, we'd actually toured together before I joined the group. I was in another group. So we'd actually toured, and we'd gotten to know each other, and to work with Valerie and Helen is very exciting. I jokingly say that I joined a female Temptations group because there's lots of choreography, lots of dancing.
Yeah.
You know, I come from a group where we were flowing and, you know, doing all those little flowing things. And when I teamed up with Valerie and Helen, it was like being on a racetrack.
Really?
Beautiful. Yes. I mean, using all those muscles, and when you want to know how long, you know, Valerie has been in the group, and she said, well, you know what, that because of all that activity going on.
Yes. She stayed.
I can do it. She's firm. She's strong.
Good on you.
Yeah.
So that's
It
important.
really does help.
That's important. Presumably important as well how your voices sound together. Is that
Yes. The blend is very
the
important.
blend?
Yes.
So how do you choose someone who has the? How do you know someone has the right blend then?
Well, you know, we needed somebody for middle, for
Yeah.
second soprano and altos. basically. So as long as that was good, then we were good.
Okay.
So you're embarking on a tour. It's literally just about to start, aren't you?
It's actually a two-part tour. And the reason that it has to be broken up is because once we finish this leg of the tour, we have to go to Japan. So, and we couldn't swap that around. So that's why we're doing a part now and then a part later in June. And, you know, fortunately, we were able to continue that, to make, because we haven't been here in a little bit. So it's good that we're able to do this now.
But you may have not been here for a little bit, but this was, Britain was your second home.
Absolutely.
Royal seal of approval at one point, wasn't there?
Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about the royal seal of approval, but we certainly, this was our second home. Absolutely.
But you did play for royalty a number of times, didn't you? And what was that like?
Very exciting. I mean, coming out of Buckingham Palace at 5 o'clock in the morning, who could say that?
Oh, brilliant.
What were you doing between... Well, never mind. You had a good party there, though.
We did. Yes.
And when you're playing now and you're singing, so what do you, who comes to the concerts first of all? Is it people who originally came back in the day, or is there a whole new generation now knowing who the 3 Degrees are and loving your work?
I know we are all our friends and our fans. They come to the show, but often they will bring friends of theirs and aunts and uncles and nieces. So we are constantly renewing the friendship. There's a wonderful thing that we don't seem to have, an age limit. It starts very young and it just goes all the way, and that's really good. Everybody enjoys the show, which is what we aim for.
Well, looking back in time, when Sheila Ferguson was part of the group, you recorded a special program. This is Take 3 Degrees, back in 1982.
Wow.
How would you... I'm never quite sure how to describe it. Is it soul? Is it pop? Is it funk? Is it disco? Whatever it is, it has... That kind of music has endured over the decades, hasn't it? It's never gone out of fashion, really.
It's never going to leave.
I think that during that time, it was a little bit more pigeonholing, if you will, for lack of a better word. You either had to be soul or pop or R&B, whereas now it's just complete crossover. You never know what, where, or how the record's going to go. So I think it's a little more open now than what it was before. They just had to put you in a category.
Now, one of my favourite things about watching that clip is the outfits.
Oh my goodness.
They're just fabulous. And they're all, what I love about them, they're all slightly different, aren't they? So do you get to choose which one you have? Because I'd be like, I want that one.
Well, at a particular time, we had a designer that traveled
Right.
with us. So
Did you?
she was the one who came up with all the costume designs. And she was the one who made them, too, so it was perfect.
How many costume changes do you have in your gigs now?
Well, not now. We tend not to do any costume
have time.
changes. We just
no
wear the
time.
one and get out there and knock it down.
Because it's different now. You're not making costume changes now.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's a different time.
Very good. And any chance that you will be back in the recording studio soon?
We keep trying. We do keep trying.
Yes.
And we managed to get something in the studio during the summer of last year. And then we were out and about, and our producer was doing another something. So we're going to try again this
These
year.
days you can do it in your living room on a
Well,
laptop
yeah, well,
computer.
we don't wanna
Honestly, you
do
don't
it
need
that
producers.
way.
Just get down there, plug the mics in, and off you go.
The material is very important.
Yes.
Nowadays, the lyrics that they're putting out there aren't necessarily the ones that we'd like to sing.
No.
So we're trying to find somebody who writes things that we like to talk
Excellent.
about.
Lovely to see you, ladies.
Thank
you very
you.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Freddie, Valerie and Helen, thank you all very much indeed. The 3 Degrees, hello, there you are touring the UK now. They're in Leeds tonight.
It's 9 minutes past 9.